Alex with Cooking Alex, all mixed up. Just a little PSA here. If you have time and you're planning on taking a cake to your workplace, consider making the cake instead of buying it at Giant Eagle or your local grocery store. That's what I'm doing tonight. It's a little late here, but I've booked a little bit of time with the neighbor. I don't have an oven in the house, so I'm going to walk across the way to the neighbor and use their oven. It's currently preheating to 350, I believe. I've put a little bit of flour in my pan after greasing the pan, so I'm flouring it a little bit to so that the cake doesn't stick to the pan. One of the things I used to watch my mother do all the time. And then dumping the flour out into the sink. Just a little bit. Okay, so the pan's ready to go. I have 3 eggs ready to mix. I have the cake mix. Super moist French vanilla. Betty Crocker, that is. Betty Crocker follows me on Twitter. Does she follow you? Let's see. Oh, and also some safflower oil to go with. Now, because I'm cooking it across the way, I'm going to take the pan over first. Make sure the way is lit and stuff like that, because it's nighttime here in the northern hemisphere. And then I'm going to actually take the cake batter over in this large pot. Now, this large pot is not designed for cake batter, but it does have a lid. So I'm going to put it in this pot with the lid on it, take it over, and then put it in the pan just before popping it in the oven. And then I don't have a timer per se, but I do have an iPhone with an alarm on it, so that'll allow me to alarm it. And then also, after the cake cools, I do have this Betty Crocker rich and creamy vanilla frosting that I'll put on it. I tried this on a cake about a week ago for another work function, and it worked really well. It solidified pretty well over a couple of hours. So I'm going to have that done before morning when I take the cake in. So that's the plan here. We're going to mix the cake. We're going to take the pan over, make sure the preheating is going well, and then take the batter over, pour it into the pan, set it to cook for the requisite time, which I think is 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, so that shouldn't be too bad. So this is Alex with Cooking Alex, all mixed up.